Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. Sweetie, if you've made it here for the first time, I'm so glad you're here. You just made my day, and if you're into colorful styling, colorful makeup, sometimes also a little bit more quiet, but mostly bold-ish, then please subscribe to my channel because this is exactly what you're gonna get here. Also, my channel is one of the most beautiful, if I may say so, and most positive places here on YouTube land, because that is what I stand for, that is what I believe in, because I do believe, even if I'm talking about, for example, new makeup releases that are not personally my style, I do not need to put like a negative vibe out there, you know? I can just tell you about it and think, that's fine, you know, I don't need to buy it, but it's there and someone is gonna like it. So that is basically what I'm doing here. I want to promote indie brands, I want to give them a platform to shine, and I'm here too. Besides all the indie brands that I'm going to feature. Okay, sweeties, I'm in the middle of my Passover holiday. This is the only video I'm going to manage to film this week, because seriously, everything else that you might see or not, I don't know, depending on how much I get done, is pre-filmed, because this week is crazy and really. Anyway, let's go in, because there is a lot that I want to show you. And let's just move to the side and let's go right in, because there is nothing more exciting than indie makeup. Okay, I found a new brand, sweeties. I found a new brand, and that is Endangered Cosmetics. And that is so cool, because they are kind of raising awareness for endangered species. I'm kind of also an endangered species, especially during Passover. But seriously now, for example, this is their first palette that they are coming out with, and this is the Red Panda Palette. This is so cool. It's also the animal that I have assigned a couple of years ago for the birth of my children. I always assigned an animal to them. Weird? Don't even start. But anyway, yeah, and I assigned a red panda to as the animal for my youngest child. Yeah, so anyway, this is the Red Panda palette. This is the outside packaging, and it is so beautiful. Plus, also the whole idea behind it is amazing, and I've already spoken about that so many times that I love it when there is a makeup. Like, makeup on its own is already a beautiful thing, right? But if there is also like a mission behind it, an idea, like a good thing that you want to achieve, raising awareness for this or that or whatever, so good. Absolutely behind this. And anyway, so this is how the palette looks from the inside, and I think this is super pretty, you know, super pretty. If you have a palette for 10 shades, which is not a lot in my books, but for a lot of people that is a good size palette and not too overwhelming, so that is really nice. Plus, the range from light to dark is beautiful. I think the execution is really well done. So yeah, I hope that we hear a lot more of this brand. Really excited about this. This might be live soon, or is already live, but just now. This is really new. So anyway, super excited about that. Also, I have to say that I'm not going to include a lot of sneak peeks, because the video is just going to get like so super long if I include all that has been sneak peeked now. But I want to include a few. Okay, so one of them is Foolish Hustle Lashes, because big fan of that brand and the owner, because she's special and I love everything that is special. And she is sneak peeking that there are going to be 3 new bandana palettes. She has a couple of them already on her website, and now she's coming out with a yellow one, an orange one, and a green one. And that is so cool, because they're always sort of like monochromatic, and I love palettes like this. They make so much sense in my books. So this is gonna come soon, in case you want to check this out, but this is not live yet, so I don't have a date. I don't know anything else, just that they're coming. Okay, then I also wanted to introduce another new brand to you, and that is Space Cake Cosmetics. And they're coming out. Wait, let me see if I have enough internet in order to check out to switch pages. Okay, so this is a new indie brand. It's 100% vegan. It's sulfate and paraben and cruelty free, and everything is made in small batches with responsible source ingredients, or something like that. Okay, so anyway, they are coming out with this. This is the new Blue Dream Liquid Lip Collection. It says here the liquid lipsticks are high coverage that provide a beautiful long-lasting color formula, and it retails the whole set for $52. Okay, so you basically have 3 liquid lipsticks in blue, maybe not 100% what I usually go for, but I don't think I've ever tried that, honestly. I'm not against trying. I'm not against trying anything really, but it's probably not personally my first choice. But I know that a lot of people look amazing with this, and I kind of always envy their courage. You know, because when it comes to my lips, I'm pretty standard, and I'm very, very comfortable with that, because I always feel like my eyes are the thing in my face that shines the most. But anyway, so that is what it is. Just definitely wanted to show you because it is a new brand and it definitely needs, you know, the spotlight on it. Then I also wanted to show you Dandelion Cosmetics, the low light highlighter palette. A low lighter palette, basically, and this is coming soon. Apparently, I kind of feel like I've spoken about this, but it could have been that this was a different brand. I don't know, because I'm speaking about so many brands. It's very easy to get things mixed up. But anyway, this looks actually really, really cool. I've never tried a low lighter. I'm very intrigued, super, super intrigued. I'm intrigued about everything. I want to just have everything and try everything and experience everything, and you know, call it a midlife crisis or call it just enjoying life, whatever you want. I think this is amazing. I've also seen the video on Instagram together with this, and it is super, super interesting. Like, really. Okay, Dandelion Cosmetics as a brand is one of my biggest loves here in this realm. And I have, as of right now, again, 2 more palettes from Dandelion Cosmetics on the way to me, and I am, you know, a big fan. Big fan. Also, I do have a code with Dandelion Cosmetics if you want to use it. All my codes are down in the description box. Okay, then I wanted to update you on the collab between Samantha March and Ofra Cosmetics, because last time I could only show you the outer packaging. Now I can show you that this is the palette. So we have 3 highlighters, or is it 2 highlighters and a bronzer? Hard to say. And then, of course, a very, very rosy palette, which is really Samantha's vibe. Absolutely, right? So then there's also the Sam Squad Gloss Trio for $29, and the palette, including the highlighters, of course, retails for $39, and then you can have it in a PR box for $59. Yeah, so I think this is absolutely her vibe. I'm so, so happy for her, and congratulations in case, Samantha, you see this. Congratulations. So jealous, but anyway, very happy for you. Yeah, so let's move on. I'm very chatty today. Let's move on to Dandelion Cosmetics, because they have sneak peeked kind of 8 new shimmer shades, and there will also be 4 new multi-chromes, and it says here 2 of which will be an iridescent formula, which is super, super interesting. The shades here, I think these are the shimmer shades, and very, very earthy, really, really nice. I'm very much into the earthy shades these days. Doesn't really reflect a lot in my makeup, but feeling wise, in my soul, I'm very, very drawn to earthy shades, and a little bit later in the video I'm also going to show you another example of that. Okay, I also want to show you another new brand. At least for me, this is a new brand, and that is Pure Lise. I think this is how it is pronounced, and they are coming out with Blush Glow and Cheek Color, which looks like this, and I think this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It says here, a soft buildable cream blush that will brighten complexion with a perfect natural flush. Silky cream to powder finish, glides over cheeks, blends easily, and the color stays true all day. So this retails for $18, and I think also the color choices there are super, super nice, really, really nice. As far as I know, this is an Asian owned brand, so, and I also feel like the vibe is kind of also like this, you know, and I really, really like it. It's super beautiful, and I am getting more into liquid and cream products, so this is super, super interesting to me. Yeah, and then I also wanted to show you definitely the newest release from Juvia's Place, because they are coming out with primers, eyeshadow primers. Super interesting. I'm very intrigued. These retail for $12 each. They come in 3 different shades, and I might try this. I might try this the next time I'm placing an order from Juvia's Place. I will not just order this, because that doesn't make sense for me, but definitely next time I'm ordering something else, I will include one of these primers. I just have to find the right shade for me. Is it the lightest one, or is I kind of feel like I'm in the middle between the lightest one and the medium one. I don't know, we have to see. But anyway, so it says here the Juvia's Place Eye Prime Eye Prep is a lightweight eyelid primer that color corrects and smooths lids leaving a beautiful canvas to enhance the vibrancy, blendability, wearability, and creaselessness of your favorite eyeshadows. So it says also it can also be worn by itself. Why would you wear an eyeshadow primer by itself? I don't know. You really gotta love your eyeshadow primer then. But anyway, so yeah, that is super, super interesting, and I will definitely try this one. Okay, then let's also talk about the Makeup Pharmacy, and that is actually what I just mentioned we're going to talk about. This is what I spoke about, the earthiness. You know, it's sort of, this is how I feel nature. This is how I feel the earth, and I need this so bad in my life, because otherwise I would just like fly away and just lose grip, you know, with what grounds me. And this is grounding, and I love this. It's beautiful. Yeah, I think last week I spoke for the first time about the Makeup Pharmacy, and now they're coming out with this, the Metallics collection. This is what you're seeing right here. 6 new single metallic eyeshadows. This is already available. I don't have a price. Okay, sweeties, let me also give you an update on the L&B Boutique and Cosmetics, because we spoke maybe 2 or 3 weeks back. We spoke about the Virtual Learning Palette, which you see here on the right side, and now I also see the Logan Craft palette, which is the one on the left side. So that's of course like a Minecraft kind of a themed palette, sort of, and I think honestly both of them look really, really nice. It kind of feels though like there is a blue filter on this picture, because the Virtual Learning Palette I remember to look much lighter than this. So I don't know, please don't take this as the last picture that is out there. There might be different ones. The way it looks here, they both look absolutely stunning. It could be though that there is a filter on it. I don't want to like say something that is not right, but it kind of looks like it. So anyway, they retail for $30 a piece, and there are also lashes. I don't have a price for those, and they have 16 shades each, and I think both of them look actually like this. They look really, really nice. I still have the feeling that the Virtual Learning Palette used to look lighter, because that is what I said in my previous video, that this is not going to be the palette for me because it's just too light. It reminds me too much of pastels, and I'm not too much into pastels. But anyway, I could be absolutely wrong, so take it with a grain of salt, but the way it looks here, they look absolutely stunning. Okay, my little Oni Cosmetics is coming out with the Vocaloid eyeshadow palette. It has 9 shades, 8 shimmers, and 1 matte. Sweeties, 8 shimmers and 1 matte. Wow, that is courageous, at least for my makeup style. Yeah, but color scheme wise, it looks absolutely beautiful. The teal and turquoise and blue with the silvers, absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice. This is available now. I don't have a price. Okay, let's move on to Chalita Cosmetics, and they're coming out with the La Payasa palette. Okay, also a 9-pan palette, 9 shades, 6 mattes and 3 shimmers, which is a little bit more my makeup style. This is very, very colorful, of course, and the shimmers actually look like glitters, but it says here it's 3 shimmers. So that is what it is. This is available now for pre-order. Of course, super, super fun color scheme. Really, really pretty. And in case you want to check this out, I don't have a price, but it's available for pre-order in case you want to see what is behind that. Okay, Glam is coming out with the Spring It On collection, because springtime kind of makes sense, and they're coming out in connection to that with 2 palettes. So one is the Clover palette, retailing for $6.50, which is the green one. And then we have the Bloom palette, also retailing for $6.50. Of course, that is a rosy, kind of also a little bit leaning towards purple palette. And then we also have blushes. Do we have blushes? Yeah, we have cream to powder blushes, 3 different kinds, $4 a piece, in mauve, in rose, and in something that I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, they also have liquid highlighters, by the way, also 3 different kinds, and then also 4 glow glosses. Everything, of course, at a super affordable price, and everything available now. I hope I was able to put up enough pictures here. Okay, sweeties, let's also talk about Beauty Spot Cosmetics. They're coming out with this beautiful blush palette. You do have 2 pinky shades and 2 a little bit more peachy shades. This retails for about $21, and I think this is really pretty. I'm so into blushes, I'm so into highlighters, and yeah, so stuff like this makes absolute sense in my books. And also the more orangey vibe is really, really nice. And also darker blushes, I feel I can absolutely use them. I just have to go in light-handed. In case you hear my kids, sorry. Yeah, as always, they're home on Passover vacation right now. So in case you hear them, it's because they are alive, thank God. Okay, then I also wanted to talk to you about Tammy Tanuka, Inspired Sigil. They're coming out, or she is coming out with the lovely voice of a humble bird palette. Okay, she always has the most amazing names for her products. Really, really creative, super nice. And here you have the different versions of that same palette. Basically, this is available now. I just received my Jolly Icefish palette, which is, we will talk about it. Sweeties, we will have to talk about that one. But anyway, I will definitely show you once I get there. But this is the palette. This is one I'm not going to get. This is, of course, very soft. And also, I feel the grounding power of this palette, which is nice. It's just not necessarily for me. I wouldn't get enough out of this, but this is really cute, and this is available now from Tammy Tanuka. Okay, then I also wanted to show you a new brand, and that is KoopaK, I think, if I'm saying this right. And by the way, you can always find all the brands that I'm speaking about in my description box in case you have no idea how I'm pronouncing this and what is really behind it. You know, you will find it in the description box. Okay, so they have released their new Glamorous Collection. So this is basically this palette, which has a super dark, kind of very neutral with a few pops of red and orange vibe. And then you also have 6 shades of the Glamorous Lip Gloss. It's a luxurious gloss that finishes like a dream and comes in 3 solid colors and 3 metallic colors. These retail for $18 each, and then the palette for $53, which is of course a price tag. It is, at least for me. But yeah, this is already available, and I think the whole vibe of this is amazing because I like it when it is dark and kind of mysterious, and you know, for a very fair girl like me, it should frighten me, but this draws me so much. You know, dark palettes really draw me in like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, so this is from KoopaK, and pretty, you know. Yeah, so I also wanted to show you something new from Pulse Beauty, because also they are coming out with eyeshadow bases, and they're coming out with 5 different shades, which you can see right here. There's also a white one, which for a lot of people is super important, you know, if you do more artistic looks with like cut creases and stuff like this. I used to do that too. I just haven't found the right white base that doesn't crease on me. Maybe this could be the one, but I don't know. So anyway, this retails for $11 each. These are available now from Pulse Beauty in case you want to check. So Leorah Cosmetics is coming out with the Leorah Pro Artistry Book Chapter 2 palette, which looks like this. Super colorful. Absolutely gives me Carnival 3 Be Perfect Cosmetics vibes. But of course, here we have also pressed glitters in it. You do have 31 luxurious mattes, 10 pop-in pressed glitters, and 7 shine foils, which is, wow, you get a lot of product here. So this retails for almost $50, and the launch date will be at some point. Is it this week? This is probably already live, because this post here is already quite some time ago. So this might be already live when you're seeing this. I have obviously not been online a lot because I am in the middle of my holidays. So anyway, this looks absolutely amazing, and I do believe that you do get a lot for your money here. I have not tried Leorah Cosmetics personally, so I cannot tell you if the formula is worth it or whatever. Just putting it out there in case you want to check. Okay, Huda Beauty is coming out with the Glitter and Shadow Mid-Size Palette Collection. This is how it looks, and we have of course 3 palettes. As you can see here, we have the Mademoiselle palette, the Sweetest Treat palette, and the Across the Rainbow palette. Okay, I have tried Huda Beauty. I do have the High Times collection here in my possession. I've also featured it here on my channel. Really like the formula and the pigmentation, and also the pressed glitter formula. These palettes I'm not going to get. They're a little bit too soft for me personally, too light / too soft, but it doesn't mean anything because you might feel completely different about it. Of course, you see that you do have also a whole row of pressed glitters here, and in the rest of the palette you do have mattes and shimmers in case you want to check this out. They retail for $25 each and are available right now at Huda Beauty. Okay, then Beauty Mart Cosmetics is launching their cat collection. Sweeties, have you known that for about a year I'm the biggest fan of cats? Ever since we rescued our cat Oreo, I have become the biggest fan. I was always in the dog team, you know, dogs. But now I've sort of swiveled my way over to the cat team because I love cats. Oh dear Lord, so nice to have cats. Well, I only have one, but it's my soul, you know, absolutely. So anyway, so this collection is coming with an eyeshadow palette, of course 9 pans as you can see, 6 mattes and 3 shimmers, which is a super nice ratio. And then you have 3 lip glosses. Of course, one of them is that blue one, which is again super out there but kind of really interesting. And then you do have 1 pair of handmade cat paw earrings. Okay, that is cute. I wouldn't wear that. I wouldn't, as much as I love cats, but it's cute. The outer packaging also of the palette, super sweet. The color scheme of the palette, really nice. Yeah, so that is really cute. So this is cruelty free, it's vegan, and this is coming soon at Mart Cosmetics. Really nice. Okay, let us also talk about 50/50 makeup, because they are extending and reloading their Aphrodite palette. It's like Aphrodite palette 2.0, and this has 12 shades. It has 6 mattes and 6 shimmers. This is available now and it retails for $27, and that is of course a indie brand based in the Netherlands. And I know that my very good friend Nikki Raven does have a code with them in case you want to use it. This is cute. It's very cute, of course, very rosy with a pop of blue. In case you're into this, I think it's really pretty. And also, I know I've not tried 50/50 makeup myself, but my friend Nikki has, and she's on their PR list and she's featuring it a lot on her channel. So if in case you want to check out what she has to say about the formula, then please go to her channel. Okay, so anyway, let us also talk about Chalita Cosmetics, because they're coming out with the So Mesmerizing eyeshadow palette with 10 shades. It has 5 mattes and 5 shimmers. This is coming soon as far as I know. I don't have a date, but this is going to retail for $48. And first I thought, too flat for me, but sweeties, have you seen the swatches? Have you seen the swatches? If not, then just like take a second, put down everything you're doing and look at the swatches. And then tell me you don't want this. You know, I think this is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning, and it's way more than I thought it is, you know? And isn't that so in life quite often, you know, that you have to just look twice and maybe just look another time, and then you see how the beauty actually is there and you were just too haughty to see it. Anyone relating? Yeah. Anyway, so this is really pretty from Chalita Cosmetics. Anyway, this is coming soon. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to Baddest Takeover, because they're coming out with the Kush Babe 420 eyeshadow palette. 15 shades with a mix of matte shimmers and pressed glitters. This is going to retail for $38 and it is already available. Also, this one has a soft vibe, if you ask me. A lot of rosies, which is nice. Also nice depth in the palette. And then of course 2 greens and a yellow. I think this is pretty. Also, the outer packaging is kind of cute, you know, at least she's not completely naked, which I really appreciate. I think it's actually really nice. I wish I would have hair like this and a flat stomach like that. Yeah, but anyway, palette wise, it's also really pretty. Okay, so let us also talk about this one from Out Cosmetics. This is the shade reveal of their new Pastel Magic eyeshadow palette. 12 colors, 9 mattes and 3 shimmers, and this is launching. This has launched already. This has launched already when you're seeing this, and I think this doesn't even speak so much pastel to me. It kind of has a little bit of a neon vibe, even at least here on that picture, but if it is a pastel palette, I would say that this one actually has nice depth to it, which I really appreciate, because usually that is the reason for me to not buy a pastel palette, because they're always too flat for me, you know, and this is not. So this is really cool. yeah, so anyway, this is released already in case you want to check this out. This is the Pastel Magic eyeshadow palette. Then let's also talk about Lucky Lashes, because they're coming out with the Glam Now Smoke Later eyeshadow palette. I have the Glam Now Smoke Later eyeshadow palette from last year and I love it to bits. It is beautiful, super, super beautiful. And now they're coming out with a 9-pan version. I think last year's was 16 pans and now this is 9 pans. It has 4 mattes, it has 5 shimmers. This is coming soon. This has a completely different vibe than the one from last time, but still it's super, super pretty. And again, formula absolutely beautiful. And this time it doesn't have pressed glitters, so if you're not into pressed glitters, this might be your thing, you know? So this is beautiful, really, really nice. Okay, then I wanted to show you this release from Sugar-Coated Cosmetics. They're coming out with the new Berry Truffles eyeshadow palette. This contains 30 shades with mattes and shimmers. This is available now for $25. This gives me Beauty Bay vibes. This gives me, like, I don't know, maybe it's just the setting and the palette and the, I don't know, but it kind of gives me Beauty Bay vibes. But this doesn't mean that it's bad, because I actually love Beauty Bay palettes. Okay, so this is how it looks. Of course, you do have kind of the sunset and everything in this palette, which is nice. A super, super nice range from light to dark, which is very, very important if you ask me. And yeah, so this is available now in case you want to check it out from Sugar-Coated Cosmetics. Then, let's talk about this one. KoopaK Beauty, we've been speaking about every single week, I think, because they have slowly released a couple of palettes now. And this is now the third in their manga collection that they came out now recently. This is the third palette. This is called Mocha's Domain. Is it? Mocha's Domain, I think. So this is super, super pretty. Really, really nice. It says here 15 colors with mattes and shimmers. This has dropped. This has dropped when you're seeing this, and I think this is really, really pretty. Color scheme, absolutely beautiful. I kind of feel like I want to donate some clothes to her, but that's just my thing, you know. I'm kind of into modest dressing because that's just part of who I am. But anyway, color scheme of the palette absolutely hits the spot. Super, super pretty. I don't have a price for this one. Now let's go to a completely different vibe in the palette, and that is from Beauty Spot Cosmetics. I should have included that earlier. So this is their new special edition eyeshadow palette. It says here it has a range of 18 shadows featuring high pigmented, long-lasting, decadent colors. These shadows have a soft and velvety texture, delivering uniform pigment and blendability with long-lasting and crease-free wear. I think this has a very, very interesting vibe. Dark and muted and quiet, but still bold. Do you know what I mean? I think this is so, so cool. Yeah. And it also says here you do not need anything to get the glitters on, because they just stay on, which I honestly do with every single palette where I have pressed glitters. I never use a primer for glitters or anything, because this is how I test how they work, you know. Also today I have nothing under my pressed glitters, just a matte, you know, like not even a sticky primer under this. So yeah. Anyway, I think this is a very, very interesting palette. I wouldn't wear that like every day, you know, because I need to kind of feel it. But when I feel it, this could be really, really cool, you know. Could be also really, really sophisticated, you know, while being very bold and stuff. Yeah. So anyway, this retails for £27 or $37. And this is this available? I think it might be available. I don't know right now. It doesn't say here. Yeah, but anyway, let us show you also the new palette from Homegirl Beauty shop, because they're coming out actually with a collection. So this is the palette. It's the new Homegirl Code eyeshadow palette. It has 20 colors with a mix of 11 mattes and 9 pigments like foil shimmers, it says here, which actually looks really, really cool. So this retails for $32. This is going to be available for pre-order on the 9th of April. And I think this whole vibe, while it is maybe not my most favorite, what I would use the most, but I think it has a super, super nice vibe, you know, warm, friendly, and just almost romantic. you know, almost romantic. And I think this is really nice. Also the blend between the pinkish shades and the more orangey shades, I think it's really, really nice. Yeah, so this is from Homegirl's Beauty Shop. This is basically then coming soon. Then I also wanted to show you a new brand, and I hope that I'm going to pronounce this right. This is Sakaji or Sakai, I don't know exactly. So this is a Korean owned brand located in Europe that sells mostly makeup but also posters and stickers, it says here, just as an explanation. Okay, so anyway, the inspiration for this year comes from Korea and Japan with an anime vibe to it. Okay, yeah, I can see that. So we do have a face blush for $16 and a matte liquid lipstick for $20, and then a glitter brush set for $13. This brand is cruelty free in case you want to check this out. Okay, then one of the sneak peeks that I also already mentioned in the very beginning of the video is that actually Playing in Makeup by Yolanda is going to come out with an all glitter palette. Yeah, so this is what you see here, the outer packaging, Glitter Obsessions, the pressed glitter palette. That is interesting for people like me. I think this is so, so cool, and I shall update you. I don't know anything else. This is coming soon. I will update you. I have no more information. Then I definitely also wanted to talk about Millennial Boutique because they have come out with the Sativa and Indica hemp infused palettes. This is how they look, and both of them have 12 shades with a mix of matte shimmers and pressed foils. This sounds amazing. This sounds absolutely amazing. Wait, is this live? Is this live? I don't know. Why doesn't it say here? It doesn't say here. So it might be or it might not be. Both of those look absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, super well done, beautiful depth in the palette, and like the shimmers in just the right places. I really, really like them, both of them. Absolutely beautiful from Millennial Beauty or Millennial Boutique. I don't have a price unfortunately, but yeah, these are nice, really, really nice. Okay, let's also talk about this from Metamorphosis. They're coming out with bronzers, which is super, super nice. They have been coming out with quite a bit now, and yeah, this is the Pandas and Bronzers by Metamorphosis. It says here they are super pigmented, they're easy to blend and soft like butter, and this is already available when you're seeing this. So really, really nice. Okay, sweeties, let us also talk about Lovelace Cosmetics. And I need to tell you about this palette. Sweeties, this might be already sold out because as far as I know, this beautiful palette was super, super limited edition. I think they only had 50 pieces, and for sure this must be sold out by now. But I definitely wanted to show you because it is so pretty. This retails or retailed in case it's sold out for $30, and this palette is kind of really everything. Yeah, wow, it's so beautiful. It has so much passion in it. It's just so, so beautiful. The Blood Countess eyeshadow palette with pressed glitters and shimmers and mattes. So, so pretty. I wish I could have seen this earlier because it is just so gorgeous, like seriously, seriously gorgeous. Yeah, so I don't know, you might want to try and get yourself this one if it is still available, but I don't think there is a big chance. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I wish I would have been online, but can't be everywhere, right? So, okay, another new brand, and that is Flirt With Me Boutique, and they're coming out with the 420 bundle, which is this palette, which looks beautiful. It's kind of half neutral and half blue teal kind of a situation, which is really, really pretty. It has 9 shades, of course, as you can see, mattes and shimmers for $28. Then you do have also a handheld mirror, you do have stickers, you do have a brush set that has 12 pieces, and you can have the whole bundle for $55. I think, speaking about the palette, super, super nice. I also like that the brush set is eye brushes and not just also face brushes, and like, how many face brushes do you possibly need, right? What we all need is eye brushes. So I like it when they're coming out with brush sets that are basically featuring eye brushes. That is super, super nice, and the palette looks beautiful. Yeah, okay. Then I also wanted to talk to you about Hank and Henry because they are collaborating with Bianca Loves Makeup and coming out with this palette, the Bianca bundle. Okay, so this is an all matte palette, the new tie-dye collection. Okay, it has two products, the palette and that handheld mirror. The palette retails of 20 all matte shades and it retails for $45, and then the mirror for $25, and the whole bundle for $60. This has launched already when you're seeing this. All matte palette is not so much my thing. Color scheme wise, it's all over the place, which is nice. It's kind of me, you know. Also the execution on the outside of the package and everything, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but all matte palettes is at this point not so much what I am going for, because I just need everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, so anyway, let's move on to Tracy's Powder Room, because she is coming out with the Masquerade Mayhem bundle. It's single shadows, super pretty, and this has a very soft spring-like vibe to me, if you ask me, and I think it's beautiful. So these all come in a 26mm magnetic pen, and I do I have a price for those? Yeah, some of them retail for $6 each and some for $7, depending on, I guess, what they are. And they're available now for purchase from Tracy's Powder Room. Really pretty, absolutely pretty. Yeah, okay, then also I need to talk about KoopaK, because KoopaK is collaborating with Lizzie McGuire. Don't ask me who that is, because I don't know stuff like this. It's apparently a Disney collab. What do I know? I don't have time to watch TV or movies or anything, because I'm always here or making food for my children. Or laundry. Yeah, so yeah, my life is really simple when it comes to that. Okay, so they're releasing a 12 pen palette, What Dreams Are Made Of, and a lip scrub, and juicy lip glosses, and glitterally obsessed glitter gels, and 2 pressed powder blushes. This is already live when you're seeing this. The palette is cute. Overall, too light for me, and yeah, so this is probably like, I'm not going to pick this up. I think it is cute though. It has a very nice, playful, girlish vibe, which is nice. It is just maybe not for me. Okay, so next thing is from Huda. Huda Beauty is coming out with more obsessed palettes, and I don't know why this is the tortoise collection. It says here it's the tortoise collection. I cannot figure out why. Is this a prank? I don't know. But anyway, so we have the caramel palette, which is a caramel brown obsessions palette, then the toffee palette, and then the chocolate palette, and they all retail for $29. And then we also have liquid matte minis lipsticks for $33, and then the brown obsessions kit for $45, and all kinds of other stuff. So anyway, palette wise, this is of course not for me. I think though that a lot of people will like this, because I think this is what caters to most makeup people, most customers, let's put it that way. For me, this is definitely not. But anyway, let us move on to the next one. Which one should think is more my thing, but okay, Nyx Cosmetics is collaborating with Tetris, and that is of course a computer game, and this is the palette that they're coming out with, and this is huge. This is a limited edition collection which includes the Tetris Jumbo Shadow Palette for $45. You do get 80 shades. Yeah, that's too big. That's what she said. Okay, I couldn't stop myself, sorry. But then there are also lip kits for $8 each, and then there is an epic liner set for $30 for 5 shades. Okay, so this is already available, and this is not for me, sweeties. It's too big. I have so much going on in my head right now, I cannot. It's too much. Yeah, so this is not, I don't know what I would do with all of these light shades also in there. I mean, one row of light shades, yes, but it's just too random for me, you know? Is it a nice idea? Definitely, because I don't want to like leave this without saying something nice, but it's not for me. Definitely not for me. I'm sure it is for someone, but not for me, not this time. Okay, my last release for this week is from Psycho Beauty, and I wonder if this is the first time I'm talking about this brand. It could be. So anyway, but this is one of my highlights of this week, sweeties, definitely, because they're coming out with the 420 palette Up in the Clouds. This, sweeties, is a beautiful. Sweeties. Can you imagine this on my beautiful face? Yeah, this is amazing. Absolutely beautiful. It says here, this palette brings that old school smoking vibes. Yes, sweetie, bring it on. This is amazing. Absolutely beautiful. I don't have a price. I don't have a release date. Is this live? I don't know. As of right now, I hope it is. It's so beautiful. Sweeties, check out this brand. It is amazing. Psycho Beauty. Yeah. Beautiful. Super well done. I'm so glad I found your brand. There are at least 4 pressed glitters in this palette, I would say, and maybe 2 shimmers. It's hard for me to judge this right now, but I feel like that's what it is. Yeah, but I love it. And as you know, I love pressed glitters. I love the vibe of the palette. I love the color scheme. I love the depth. I love everything about this. There is no way you can do this better. Yeah. Yeah, so that is from Psycho Beauty. Okay, sweeties, this is it. I gotta go because, you know, I'm really on vacation and now I have to edit this monster. Seriously. Okay, so anyway, this is what it is. I hope I have this video up by Wednesday. But I cannot promise. If it's not up on Wednesday, it's on Thursday. And by now you know, because you're experiencing it right now. I hope you had fun though. I certainly did. And I'm always happy to be here. You know, it's like this is my happy place and I hope you feel that this is actually really my happy place. Okay, please, of course, check out the brands that I spoke about. Let me know your feedback down in the comments. And of course, as always, you will find my makeup of today as a pinned comment in the comment section, and all the brands, all my discount codes, the links to my social media, of course, in the description box down below. Please, before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you've made it here, thank you. Thank you for spending all that valuable time with me here on my channel. So glad that you're here, and I would love it if you were to join and to just stick around and see what else we can create together. Besides that, I hope to have a video up tomorrow. If you're seeing this on Wednesday, there should be a video also on Thursday tomorrow. Besides that, come back for my next video whenever that is next week, after my Passover is over and has sort of passed over, and then life should get a little bit more back to normal and a little bit easier for me too. Okay, sweeties, this is it for today. I hope you did enjoy, and I shall see you here super soon for my next video. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.